Hi everybody, my name's Amanda, and I'm kinda new here. I'm coming at you from the great state of Iowa, where it's freezing. It feels like it's negative 32 outside. Can you freaking believe how cold? It hurts to breathe. So, I'm hanging out at home, just playing around with makeup. At least that's what I was doing yesterday when it was negative 24. And I went through my closets and I found one of my favorite old t-shirts. Look, Iowans, the few, the proud, the extremely attractive. And that is from a company called Ray Gun, based out of Des Moines, Iowa. They have a couple shops out elsewhere, and I'm going to go ahead and link that below. You might enjoy some of their stuff. I think it's hilarious. So I ended up going shopping, and I'm bending over to get the stuff that I went shopping with. I got some money at Christmas, and there was some clearance. So I bought some stuff. First thing, the Wet n Wild brush set. Oh my goodness. And it was $15. I saw Sabrina pick it up off the Wet n Wild website. She paid 60 bucks. Are you kidding me? I'm way too cheap for that noise. Though I probably have that much invested in brushes already. And the next thing, I had never tried sleek makeup. And that was also like $15 on clearance. And you get an eyeshadow palette, a blush palette with 3 different color blushes, and a highlight palette. So yesterday I played around with it, and I tried, sorry, I'm putting the boxes down over there. So yesterday I was playing around with it, and I tried to film. I messed it up. And what I'm trying to do now is also show you the box of the Christian Seriano. Now, if you don't know who Christian Seriano is, he is in one of the designers, not from Project, maybe it is not Project Runway. It's one of the, it's a reality show where they, I don't remember, design stuff. So, I'm sorry, I'm not an expert on television, or really much of anything. Random trivia I got. So, I played with it yesterday. I actually had to spot clean some of the brushes. Here are the Wet n Wild. And there's a couple of Wet n Wild in this hand. But the Christian Seriano. And guys, these are beautiful brushes. And so I'm going to use them. Why not? And I thought you'd like to tag along. We would talk about New Year's resolutions / goals for 2018. Holy heck. I don't like this 28 thing. And I actually have my goals written down, so I'm bringing that over here. And what I'm doing now is I am putting on the Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer. And I'm using the mirror and the palette because I can't see jack. I am so blind, and I have contacts. I rarely wear them because glasses are a whole lot easier. And so I wear those most of the time. Yeah. So what did you guys do for New Year's? My husband's been out of town, and honestly, I'm pretty grateful that I was home. I got some quality time with my puppy. I got to clean or organize my closets a little bit, and it made me extremely happy to get it done. I did a little bit of a happy dance. So that's what I did. Okay, so this is the eyeshadow palette. Or maybe I should do this, because then you get to see it how it's meant to look at. See? I think what I'm going to do today is probably go in with some of these neutral colors. Sorry. I'll flip it over. Some neutral colors, and then throw some of the other colors in my crease. But guys, it's freezing where I'm at. So, you know, I did spot treat clean these with the Face Secrets, which is a Cinema Secrets dupe from Sally's. Yeah, so what I did is I stayed home. I haven't left the house since Saturday, and now it's Monday, because it's been the warmest it's been since Saturday is -14. Holy heck. Have you ever been, I'm going in with this matte color to build up a transition. Have you ever been anywhere where it hurts to breathe? It's been so cold. I was telling my husband, he's on his way home from Florida, and I know it's silly, but I didn't really want to go. It is a 16-hour drive from where we live to get to where he was going in Destin, and it's winter weather in Destin, so that means it's rainy, it's windy. It's not the Florida that we were hoping for. You have to go even a little further south in Florida from there. And so I chose to stay home. And yay, I did. And it was wonderful. I got some alone time. It's great. Okay, so I used this brush. I think this is a tiny crease brush. It's so cute. Yeah. So, last night I ended up watching a fair amount of YouTube. I generally like a matte color in my crease. This palette has a fair amount of shimmer. So actually, I'm going to go a different route, and I'm going to put a little blue. There's a blue matte right here. And put that in my crease. Yeah, so, we ended up, Wally and I had a frozen pizza. Wally's my dog. And some Halo Top ice cream. And, we watched some YouTube. In fact, I rang in the new year with Kimberly Clark. Do you guys know who Kimberly Clark is? She is a drag queen, and she makes me giggle. She is anti-consumerism, which is not what you normally see in the beauty community. And you might have come across the anti-hauls that are all over YouTube. That is actually one of my goals, is to not do an anti-haul. If I choose not to get something, I'm just gonna not get it. So what I'm doing is building up the crease. This is extremely boring to watch, I'm sure. But hey, we're here. Might as well have a little fun with it, right? Alright, now I just think I'm going to go in with a shimmer. Now they have a little detail brush. Now in the Christian Seriano ones, I see more face brushes than I do eyeshadow. So these are the only eyeshadow brushes I got. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna blend that out a little bit more. And they have a nice fluffy blending brush. I don't know if you guys have used any Wet n Wild brushes. I've picked mine up at Dollar Tree. I go there every week with my grandma, and she's like 83 or going to be 83, and she's still with us, so I am going to go in with this gold right here. And you got to see the reflection off my homemade ring light. What I use primarily for lighting are Walmart lamps and a ring light that I made out of, some just rope and a wreath. And the stand, I zip tied that bad boy to a couple paper towel holders. I went and looked, I was looking for inexpensive ways to get lighting. So I did that for a whole lot less than what a Devo light is. I also use a couple lamps with reading lights attached to them, so we get the ambient light, but I could also target the light with the reading lamps attached to it. I just thought, hey. Okay guys, I'm sure if I went on, you guys can't see me. Ah, there, that's a lot better, don't you think? Yeah, so I ended up not wanting to spend $1 million on lighting, and I just got lots really bright light bulbs. So here we are. My husband, this is an old child's room. If you can't tell behind me, that blue is called Bikini Bottom Blue. It was SpongeBob themed. And so my stepdaughter, when I told her I was taking over this room as an office and we wanted to paint, I told her that I would keep the room, elements of her in the room. And so, yeah. So here we are. We just used 3 colors today because, honestly guys, I'm not leaving the house. It's too cold. Yeah. And now I'm just going to go in and do my face. I'm going to use a foundation brush. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. From Wet n Wild, but one thing I've noticed is I really like putting on primer. I learned it from Chatty. I did. But I like putting on my primer on the back of my hand or a palette, which I actually have a palette, but I think it's a little bit silly to actually do it when the back of my hand is here. And I didn't have to pay for it. And it's not like from Wish.com. I buy a lot of stuff, like makeup brushes, from Wish. Okay, so maybe that isn't the most effective way to put things on, but hey, we're halfway there. This is a liquid, fairly liquid-y primer with the Magic Lumi. It also could be because it's like a year old, but it's always been pretty thin versus like a silicone-based primer. This is a water-based primer. Hey guys, I forgot something. I'll be right back. You miss me? So here I am. I thought now I'm gonna go in with the Instant Age Rewind liquid foundation stuff. I'm almost done. Look at that. So close. And then I could work on the other stuff that I've collected throughout the year. Because consumerism and yeah. So I thought this would be a good time also to go over my goals for 2018. And I'm going to tell you my YouTube goals, because that's where you guys come in. And what I need help from you guys is, if you are watching my videos, like them, subscribe to them, please comment. The reason why I say this is because it helps me. It doesn't cost you anything. It just, like maybe a quarter of a calorie. I'm using the foundation brush from the Wet n Wild Pro Set. Excuse me, I am also a little on the burpy side today. So the reason why, that feels really good, guys. If you guys come across these at Walgreens, give it a shot. I really enjoy the Wet n Wild brushes in general. So, yeah, give those a shot. Those are lovely. Okay. Very soft. I'm enjoying it. So, my request, this is the big fluffy powder brush. Time to set. No, it's not. It's time for concealer. Silly Amanda. And so, putting that back, the Christian Seriano does have a little concealer set or brush, so I'm going to use that to blend in my concealer. Okay, so what I like, I have goals of getting 10 to 20 new subscribers per month. I'm not reaching for the stars here. I think that is something that is achievable, right? And the way YouTube will help me to, will help people find my channel that isn't already like connected with me on Facebook or Instagram, or I don't really have any. I have one follower and it's a company on Twitter, so it's not. You guys do know I'm on all those, right? So anyway, I put on a bit much. Yeah, that's the one thing I could get you guys to do, is to like, subscribe, comment. That'd be great. And that's the one thing you can always do, and I'm always going to ask you to do that, so don't be surprised. I am going to make the goal, or the promise to you guys, to load 3 times a week. Do you guys prefer Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or do you prefer Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday? That's up to you. The next thing is I'm going to try one brand a month and do like a full face tutorial look thing. Okay, I'm going in with the Naked Skin loose powder. Holy heck, I think I'm finally out of that. That's only taken like, no, there's still some in there, but it's taken a couple years. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the powder brush from the Christian Seriano and set my forehead, go in a little bit more, and set my, holy heck, that was, set my under eye. Yep, talking to myself. So, I'm going to make, I have goals of 10 to 12 or 10 to 20 new subs per month. I plan to do more of those voiceovers. I've been playing around with that because I really like, I was trying to figure out what I liked about Kathleen Light's tutorials. Sorry, I'm lifting up my papers and just moving things around. And guys, that's what I like about her tutorials, is I love the voiceover, and that you don't have to sit there and watch for 45 minutes like you do with me. Guys, I'm going to go in and contour. With this Wet n Wild set, you do get a flat contour brush. I think, I know Wet n Wild has one. I already have it. That's not quite as fluffy. you can tell. See? Not as fluffy. But, hey, we're going to give it a shot. I think I'm just going to go in with one color today because, well, I can. I'll just use a light hand. And what I want to do is, I forgot the whole goal. I got excited about starting this. The whole goal of my channel, the whole reason I started this was, I'm 38 years old. I have never played around with makeup. And so there are things I want to try. And I wanted to learn how to do it. And I figured, you know what? We could do it all together. And so I'm going to go back to that idea of, hey, I am less than a professional at anything. I'm a dog mom. I'm a stay-at-home or housewife, and I'm not really that good at it. I'm not much of a, but my husband loves me, and that's fine. So I'm going to attempt new skills. So if you see me with a winged liner, Lord help me, that one is intimidating. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I am, so, okay, here's the ones I've said, is 10 to 20 subs per month, 3 videos per week, 1 new brand, 1 new drugstore brand I'm gonna do a full face of. And just because I don't know what's the best out there, I know what I've tried. And so this is how we're gonna figure it out. And I'm gonna tell you what I think. I'm gonna attempt a new skill. I want to do one live, at least attempt one live thing every month. And I think with that is what I'm going to do with that. By the way, I'm putting on bronzer. I am using my Wet n Wild Bikini Contest. I'm going to, instead of doing unboxings, because you know what, you can get unboxings everywhere. Why don't we just collect them all and try them all on at the same time? What do you think? I would like to do 1 collab a month. So if you have about the same subscribership or subscriber numbers or something and you want to give it a shot, I would love to have you. I'm not looking to do much goofing off, but hey, I wouldn't mind learning. Maybe you could teach me something. I don't know. If you're local, that's great. If not, I recently did a collab with somebody who is in a much warmer part of Florida than where my husband was. And I'm going to blend out a little bit more. And I like that. I want to see what I can learn from you. And I'm doing more bronzer than I need to do. I think I'm just hoping for warmth, and so the bronzer's like, hey, it reminds me of summer. Alright guys, now I actually like to go in with 2 bronzers, and this one here I got from BoxyCharm. It is not a sleek, it is the Bronze Essential palette. Here it does have a little bit of shimmer in it, and I actually quite like that. So, because it reminds me of summer. In summer, everyone's got a beautiful glow and a glisten, and you know what? I'm happy with it. Alright, so let's throw that back in here. And let's see, which one is this? Whew, it's the blush. Okay, guys, what the hell am I going to do with that? Really? On a woman of color, person of color, that would be beautiful. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with it. We're going to figure it out though. I think I am going to go in with this brush from Wet n Wild. Here you go. Ooh. I'm going in with this middle color for my blush, but I did play with it yesterday, so I do know it's pretty, it's quite pigmented. So some other things I wanted to do, I think I am going to probably get a watermark or logo done. I think I'm just going to go to Fiverr. They're $25 to do it there. And I'm going to give it a shot. They are not going to be the most exciting anything, but it's going to be mine. Because right now I'm just using something I did in PowerPoint. We're going to give it a shot. Okay, do you see how pigmented this blush is? Oh my. I'm liking that. Okay, guys. This is the piece de resistance. Okay, the most pigmented thing that they have. Holy heck. This is a highlighter palette. In this, you get one cream highlight, which I forget to use, and then these three. I'm just gonna dip into both of them, or all three of them. I can count. But I know it's pigmented. So for my health, what I want to do is I truly just want to focus. I have the working out thing down. I have a personal trainer. I've worked with her for a couple years. I lift weights. I hate cardio. I hate cardio. I don't do cardio. I hate cardio. But I'll learn to enjoy it. I want to eat clean and learn to eat by my macros. So I do know those numbers. I do know what I'm supposed to do. I don't do them. And so I'm going to do that. And so on my Instagram, Kinda New Here 17, that's what I am over all social media except Facebook. Facebook is mine. It's for just friends. But I'm gonna post my meals. I'm not gonna do like it's just gonna be like, hey, here's my bowl of oatmeal with an orange, which is what I had for breakfast today. And I have to have protein, but yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I think all I have left is setting my face. And we'll see you guys soon. So, if you like what you saw here, if you can support me by liking, subscribing, commenting, that's great. And also, please let me know what days, 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. I'm kind of liking this Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday idea. What do you think?